And a good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University here in Macomb, Illinois, as we get ready for the second of two semifinal games on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH here at the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Wyatt Reed, joined by our friends Chris Frankhauser and our other friends, Mr. John, I can't believe I forgot your name. I had a complete brain fart there. John Reynolds, goodness gracious, what is going on with me?
It's like you call these games with me all morning,
You know what? I know I have, John, and it's no disrespect to you, but we had John, and John Burton's one of our directors. You know what? We'll talk about it later on here. John Reynolds, I've only been calling games with him all morning. Good to have you guys with us here. Three-man booth. We're going to do it a game early. Why not? Second of two semifinal games. Winner of this game going to the championship of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, where they will take on the West Hancock Titans. And folks, I tell you, this game has got a lot riding on it here. Two fan bases relatively close to one another here, and this place is about to get really rowdy here over the next hour plus.
It should, as the two schools closest to Western Hall. Again, we talked about Macomb getting a little revenge with A-Town last night. This is a rematch from the Spartan Tip-Off Classic again, where Macomb got the advantage over the Chargers. So Illini West coming out looking for a little payback here in the semifinals here at the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament.
And Mr. John Reynolds, these are games that you guys have called. You've called Illini West games, both of them. They've got the 8:30 time slot the first 2 days, so probably a refreshing change not having to play at least the one 8:30 game. Of course, the goal is to get to the 8:30 game later on tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Talked with Coach Kimmel last night, Dwayne did, and he said he put an extra hour on his alarm clock this morning. He'd get to sleep in a little bit. Didn't have to be here because, of course, if they lost last night, they would have played earlier on this morning in that 10:30 game that we saw Brown County play in. So going to be a big one here today. A couple of orange squads going at it. Illini West and the Macomb Bombers. And, yeah, the goal is to get to tonight, 8:30 for the ship against none other than number one West Hancock Titans.
West Hancock looked really, really impressive in that last game that we had here, as the pregame show brought to you by LB Auto Sales, our friends at Ron LB Auto Sales. We appreciate them for being on board here and being our pre- and post-game sponsors here throughout the entirety of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. So we're about to get this one underway here, as, again, the winner will move on to the tournament championship, where they will take on West Hancock. Loser of this game will take on Canton. The Little Giants coming up short here just a short time ago, 64-49. On the other side of the bracket, the rest of the action later on today, you'll see Liberty taking on Monmouth-Roseville. That'll be in the Consolation Championship game at 4 o'clock. And then 5:30, it is Mercer County taking on A-Town, Abingdon-Avon. 7 o'clock, that third-place game. We mentioned Canton playing the loser of this one, and the winner of this one will take on West Hancock. Starting lineup onto the screen you see there. Illini West bringing out Grady Blue, number 2. 3, Miles Ware. Number 5 is Ethan Carlisle. Then number 24 is Wesley Robertson. And number 32, is Cash Jones. For the starting lineup for the Bombers, Nolan Hogue out there for number 0. Number 1 is Drew Watson. Nick Elby, number 3. Isaac Linebaugh is number 5. And number 12 is Carter Havens.
T. Culp watching from Houston, Texas. Rooting for the Illini West Chargers and for Brennan Grubbs.
With the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament Service Award.
We got the service award here at the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Being honored for his services here at the tournament. And always a special moment here.
Chris is the webmaster for the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament webpage.
Oh, so he's the man behind it all, huh? All right, love to see that.
Does a great job. The website is awesome. Go check it out, holidaybasketball.com. You can get all the information, schedules, results, brackets, It's literally anything you want to know about the Macomb Holiday Tournament. Go find that website. It's on there.
And that's the man to thank right there. So make sure you check that out. Starting lineups will be announced here at the arena. Feel free to get into our comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, your reaction to the game as it moves along. And if you feel so inclined and are able to, if you'd like to make a super chat, that would go a long way to helping us out here at TSSR. It gives us the chance to do more games like this, more tournaments like this. It's what it's all about. It's about you guys, but we need, obviously, the assistance if you feel so inclined. These are not cheap. These are not cheap to put together here. We've got the great crew back in the truck. We've got the great crew on the cameras. Of course, three-man booth right now. We've had a lot of fun over the last 3 days here of tournament action, but a little bit goes a long way. So if you can help out in any way, we would certainly appreciate it there. Those super chats are available there in the chat as well. So the starting lineups, as we showed on the screen there a moment ago, they will be making their way out to the floor. And we're about ready to get this one underway. Good to have you with us. I'm excited. Chris, you excited? We haven't got to see you much here today. Of course, with you being over at Brophy, how were those games over at Brophy this morning?
Not real close at the end. Both teams, I mean, all four teams played well. Milan Roseville Rogers got off to an incredible start, and Reed Sparrow for Liberty.
Yep.
For Liberty. Holy smokes, did he go off. He had 5 threes in the first quarter. Ended up with 8, I believe, in the contest. 27 points, I think, in the first game this morning. At
24 of those from 3.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and 5 of them in the first quarter. So they just put the hammer down in the opener to advance to take on the Titans in the consolation championship. It was actually Rogers from Monmouth Roseville. He ended up, I think, with 18, but scored 11 in quarter number 1 to get the Titans off to a good start.
Here we go, folks, though. It's the second of 2 semifinals. Winner of this game takes on West Hancock. The tip-off won by Illini West. They're wearing the orange, moving right to left. As you look at your screen, good to have you here. As bringing up the floor, Wesley Robertson, now up top to Grady Blue. Blue will pick up the dribble, look inside, get it to his teammate, backing down, putting up the shot, no good. Offensive rebound, another putback. Good battle inside. Cash Jones can't get it to go, and the Bombers will take over wearing the home whites here this afternoon. Drew Watson gets it now up top to Nick Elby, left side. Fakes the handoff to Hogue, and they'll get it now to Watson up top, 18 to shoot. Here comes line ball, free throw line floater off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, so both teams with an offensive rebound here early on. 45 seconds in, 15 on the shot clock. Watson with it left side, gets a screen. Over to the right side, Elby. 6 to shoot. Baseline, driving inside, up and under, laying that one up and in, Nick Elby. First points of the game for the Bombers, a 2-0 lead.
That's a great move from Elby, just going the up and under down low and through a couple of defenders too. Beautiful move.
Off the shoe, here come the Bombers with it again. Quickly the other way, Carter Havens lays that one up and in. Defense turning into offense. A 4-point lead for the Bombers early on. 6:38 to go here in the first.
Good hustle out of the Bombers defense out front. Nolan Hogue really forcing that turnover, and Havens with the 2 at the other end.
6.5 to go here in the first as it goes left side here to Wesley Robertson. Robertson up top, getting it to Miles Weir, who I said incorrectly in the pregame, so apologies for that. Here's Weir backing down, going all the way to the rack, lays that one halfway down and out. And the rebound goes to the Bombers. Carter Havens takes it, bringing it the other way. 6:08 to go here in the first. A 4-0 lead. The Bombers here in the semifinal of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament once again. Looking to take on the Titans. That'll be later tonight, of course, in that 8:30 game. Here's Drew Watson inside, kicks it. In the baseline, Havens, top of the key, a 3 on the way for Linebaugh. Rattles that one home. Isaac Linebaugh from 3, a 7-0 start for the Bombers. 5:40 to go here in the first as Weir inside. Tried to get it cutting to the basket there, Ethan Carlisle, but instead it goes to Robertson. Robertson backs down, picks up the dribble, turn around, little hook shot. That one off the back rim, no good. Illini West can't buy a bucket.
Yeah, shots just haven't been able to fall yet for Illini West, and you know they aren't going to not do that the whole game, so they'll get them going here once, but we'll have to see when that's going to be.
5:10 to go here in the first. 7-0 the lead. Here's Watson. He'll take a right wing three. Why not? That one rattles around. Nearly got the shooter's touch. And a whistle and a tie-up. Possession arrow will
To Macomb.
keep it on the Macomb side of things.
Yeah, John, you are right. Good looks for Illini West up close. Just can't get anything to drop thus far in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, and those will fall. You know, teams get into that little rut where you just can't get a basket to go in, and you're not going to shoot at 0% the whole way. So they'll get them here eventually.
There's a jumper no good by Watson, and the battle for the rebound ends up in the hands of Cash Jones. It'll be tie up and possession arrow to Illini West. The Chargers will take over. Take another look at it as the good battle inside. And you can tell it means a lot for both as they battle for any loose ball. 4:45 to go here. Chargers still looking for their first points. Picking up the dribble, getting it up top to Weir. Miles Weir with it. He'll drive towards the baseline, backing down. Weir kicks it back out. Here's Grady Blue, free throw line. Picks up the dribble, right side. Tried to get it to the baseline. That one tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Macomb. 4:25 to go here in the first. 9 on the shot clock. 7-0 again the start here for the Bombers. As Weir will inbound it, get it to Robertson. There's a right wing three on the way for Weir. That one up and good. Miles Weir, and the Chargers are on the board.
Sophomore with a nice stroke from outside and gets the breaks the scoreless streak for the Illini West Chargers.
4:10 to go here in the first. With it left side, here is Havens. Now to Watson. He'll take it, gets a screen, right side, lost the handle, gets it back. Carter Havens over to the left side to Linebaugh. 12 to shoot. Linebaugh drives, baseline. That one intercepted. Bringing it quickly the other way. Ethan Carlisle one-on-one. He'll lay it up and in. Defense turns to offense for the Chargers. A 5-0 burst. They're back to within 2.
J.L. Porter saying Watson 5 of 30 coming into this game. So if that's true, that's not a very high percentage for Drew Watson.
You don't see that very often from a guy like Drew Watson who can fill it up for the Bombers.
I mean, he has been quiet recently, so I mean, it definitely sounds possible for him to be 5 of 30. So
10 to shoot here. Here is Watson. Watson goes to the free throw line, driving inside. There's a floater, right on cue, banks that one home. The reverse jinx. I think that was the whole point. Who was that in the comments? Well done.
J.I. Porter.
Porter. 3 minutes to go here, first quarter. As it goes left side, Miles Weir, left wing three on the way.
He's feeling it.
That one up and good. Miles Weir. It's a 1-point game.
The offense, and see, there's those buckets starting to fall for Illini West. They're getting the good looks, and now they're starting to get the results for it.
Over to the left side, here's Havens with it. Inside pass to LB. Jump. That one blocked away. Cash Jones says no, sir. Here comes the Chargers with it. It's Wesley Robertson backing down, kicking it out to Weir. Over to the left side, free throw line, spin move. A lot of contact inside, no call. Ethan Carlisle will reset with 18 on the shot clock. Right side, Weir. Good ball movement here by the Chargers. We got a whistle and an offensive foul away from the ball. It'll be a turnover, and Macomb will take over. 2:15 to go here in the first.
Cash Jones whistle for the offensive foul. His first team foul, number 1 on the Chargers.
Good start to this ball game here after a 7-0 run for Macomb. Illini West has cut it to a 1-point deficit as they bring it up the floor here. Drew Watson driving, kicks into the corner, cross-court pass. There's a left wing three on the way for Nolan Hogue, off the back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, Hogue gets it back. Watson now with it, 17 to shoot on the shot clock. Whistle and a foul gonna be called on Brennan Grotz. Grotz picks up his first, team's second here in the quarter. Watson inbounds it, gets it back, off the three, on the way. That one didn't hit the rim. And then a behind-the-back pass to no one, but they say that was tipped. That's probably why it was behind the back and tipped to no one.
I don't remember if I said T. Culp watching from Houston, rooting for Brennan Grotz. He just picked up his first foul, so we'll keep you updated on how Grotz plays today. And go West Rob, he's him. A lot of West Rob fans I know from calling the game last night with Chris. And
up top, here's Watson, free throw line, drives inside, nearly a tie up there. Havens gonna travel with it. Shuffled the feet there, 91 seconds to go there in the first quarter. 1:31 left, so Illini West will take over, moving right to left here.
Pensy saying let him play, and I think J.L. Porter getting called out. Another solid shot from Watson. Yep, there's the West Rob fans. Yep,
there we go.
Yep.
All you had to do is mention the name. A whistle. Foul going to be called on Illini West. That's going to be a foul on Ethan Carlisle.
I really do not know if I agree with that foul call. It really looked to me like Carter Havens had his left arm and just kind of shoved Carlisle down to the ground, at least from my vantage point here on the end of the bench. But I don't know. We'll play on.
Hogue gets it left side. Carter Havens, 1:05 to go. Inside pass. Backing down is LB. LB takes it baseline. No good. Rebound goes to the Chargers. Under a minute to go here in the first. 9-8 our score here in the semifinal of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. With it left side, Weir drives to the baseline. Looking for help. Weir will pick up the dribble and get it now to Wesley Robertson. Robertson goes to his left, drives inside, puts up the shot. That one rattles out, no good. Here comes Macomb with it. There's about a 1 second difference between shot and game clock here, so the Bombers likely gonna hold on for the final possession here of this quarter. Drew Watson with it in front of us here at the table.
At least as much as they can of the 22 seconds on that clock.
14 now to shoot as it goes left side. Here's Havens up top. 8 to shoot. In the corner, Watson. Watson double team, cross court. Nice pass underneath, lays that one up, no good. 2 seconds left, 1 second left. Here's a heave at the buzzer, good if it goes, but that one well short. And that'll end our first quarter. A 7-0 start for the Bombers, but it is a close one as Illini West makes a run. They trail 9-8, second quarter coming up. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
And welcome back, Western Illinois University. It's Western Hall, Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds, and Chris Frankhauser joining you here at the second of two semifinals. Winner of this game will take on West Hancock 9-8. Bombers got off to a fast start, Chris, but Illini West showing that they're not going anywhere. They were able to cut back into that lead, finishing that half on a 7-2 run.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a couple of big
run.
threes by Weir for Illini West. Chargers had some good looks, we talked about earlier, just not able to get some things to go inside, but Weir really keeping the hot streak going. It has a couple of threes in the opening quarter.
There's a baseline drive. That one nearly thrown away. Good battle up top into the corner. Hogue, open look. That one might have been partially blocked, as Illini West will take it over. Here comes Robertson. We got a whistle, a bump, and a foul called.
Nolan Hogue going to pick up his first, team's first.
Yeah, first Bomber foul of the contest here, too. So they played a foul-less first quarter.
We'll take another look at it there. The contact by Hogue. 7:34 to go here in the second. 9-8 the score. Up top with it, Grady Blue moves to the right side. Ethan Carlisle with it now. Carlisle with 20 to shoot, a pump fake, back to Blue in the corner. Driving inside, kicks it back out, left side, three on the way. That one off the rim, no good. Good look by Grotz. Can't get it to go though. 7:12 to go here in the quarter, right side. Kellen Martin into the game, number 24. Also Cooper Hobson, number 22, into the game for the Bombers. Here's Havens with it up top, 7 minutes to go. 16 to shoot, losing the handle, battle for the basketball. Illini West comes away with it. Nice play there, Wes Smith. Getting it to his teammate, bringing up the floor, Ethan Carlisle. Looking for their first lead here in the ball game, Illini West over left side. 6:40 left. Driving is Robertson. He's going to go all the way, and the shot no good, but a whistling out of bounds. It'll be Illini West possession after that one touched last by Macomb.
Shot clock at 16.
6:35 to go. You see head coach Anderson for the Bombers. Robertson backing down, going up. There's a little hook shot, and he gets the shooter's touch. Wesley Robertson with the basket, and it's the first lead for Illini West, a 10-9 lead here with 6:20 to go here in quarter number 2.
Wes Rob's first bucket of the contest, not coming for about 10 minutes still into the game.
With it left side, Drew Watson looking to snap that cold spell he's been in shooting-wise, according to our comments. 6 of his, last 34,
34
they say?
right now, yep.
Man, that is a tough stretch, but he's got the chance to fill it up, and there you go! Right on cue, Drew Watson for 3 from the left side. You got a whistle and an official's timeout.
Ball got away down at the baseline at the west end.
So a substitution. Checking out of the ball game, Wes Smith. Checking into the ball game. Let's see if I can get the number there for you. Number 23, Brennan Grotz, I believe, checks back into the game there for Cash Jones into the game as well. 5:47 to go here in the second, a 12-10 lead. Good to have you with us here in the semifinal matchup as that one nearly tipped away. Able to come back with it is Ethan Carlisle. Carlisle gets it right side, now to Robertson. Robertson up top. Over to the left side, Grady Blue now hands it off. Driving is Robertson, finds a lane, goes all the way to the basket and lays it up and in. Wesley Robertson, he's got another one, he's got 4, we're tied at 12.
Bill Johnson, Cub fan, I'm assuming, with that Cubs there at the end. Watson on fire, yeah, he hit that big 3.
There's a jumper on the way, that's up and good. It's Nick Elby, gets an answer. We're tied at, it's a 14-12 lead now for the Bombers. 2-point lead, they've led by as much as 7. Under 5 minutes to go here. Driving inside, taking it all the way. That one no good by Carlisle, and the rebound, here come the Bombers. They'll push it quickly the other way. There's a 3 on the way for Watson. That one no good. And that shot, offensive rebound, put back up and good. Kellen Martin with the basket.
I'll tell you, Kellen Martin's had a heck of a tournament. He's been really a big piece off the bench, getting some quality minutes, giving a guy like Isaac Linebaugh a couple of minutes off, and he's filled the shoes incredibly well, Kellen Martin has.
Over to the right side, it's Grady Blue. Up top to Robertson. 15 to shoot. Inside, Robertson backs down, goes all the way to the rack, lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Jones lays it back up and in. Cash Jones on the offensive board, getting the putback. It's 4:09 to go, a 2-point game here in the semifinal. Watson brings it across the timeline as Hogue, right side, nearly threw that one away. Watson saves it, inside pass to Elby. 18 to shoot, Elby drives the baseline, a whistle stepped out of bounds. A turnover for the Bombers.
Miles Weir back, number 3, as Grotz will check out.
Take another look at it here as stepped on the
right
line there. Timeout on the floor. Gives us a chance to give a shout out to one of our sponsors. John Reynolds, take it away.
The Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch the WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts. It's the Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hello at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Let's shout out McDonough District Hospital while we're at it, too. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds, Chris Frankhauser on the call here from Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University as TSSR Game Time Live, the home of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. All 26 games being here on TSSR over the course of these 3 days. Championship Tuesday is upon us, fellas, as a foul called inside. That'll be on Nick Elby, his first, team second here in the quarter.
That is a good point there made by Dan. He said Illini West probably has some of the best height in the tournament, and interesting to see all three of their guys in at the same time.
That one into the corner, nearly threw it away. Somehow able to save that one. Here comes Watson, goes all the way to the basket. A whistle and a foul going to be called. 2 shots upcoming for Drew Watson.
I think they're going to get Grady Blue on the foul. Nope, they're going to get
Wesley Robertson with the foul.
That's his first, team's first.
We'll take a look at it again. See, yeah, that is a lot of contact there. Robertson, number 24 there. So first foul for him. First one on the way up and good. That makes it a 3-point game for Watson.
So the 3 bigs, going back to Dan's comment for Illini West, would be Wes Smith, Cash Jones, and Wesley Robertson. That would definitely be interesting to see those 3 guys on the court. I don't know, I don't think we've seen it in the 2 games that Chris and I have covered for the Illini West games, at least at this tournament, but would definitely be an interesting thing to see. Who knows, maybe we'll see it.
That one top of the key. There's a 3, up and good. Miles Weir with a big shot. We're tied at 17.
I said the sophomore, when he gets on a roll, can fill up the basket. 3-3, 9 points for Weir.
Answer from Havens,
my
no
goodness.
sir. Offensive rebound though, put back up and good. Nolan Hogue with the offensive putback. 19-17 the score.
I think Miles Weir might be over 75% from 3 here today. You're shooting 75% from 3, you're going to be one heck of a successful basketball
Yes,
player.
you are, that's for sure. Robertson gets it out to Weir, left side. 15 on the shot clock. Weir moves, gets a screen. He'll drive inside. A whistle and a foul going to be called. And he'll say 2 shots. And Weir will go to the line. That's a foul on Isaac Linebaugh, his first, team's 3rd. 2:22 to go here in the second as Miles Weir to the line. First one on the way, it's up and good.
A beautiful shot.
Weir's got 10, and it's a 1-point game. One more on the way, it's up and good. We're tied at 19. Bombers will bring it up the floor as Isaac Linebaugh with the basketball. Grady Blue out there to guard him. Driving inside, that one off the shoe of the Bombers, out of bounds. Illini West. Grady Blue forcing the turnover.
Good defense there by Grady Blue. Just able to swat that one out of bounds.
19 apiece as we come to the final 2 minutes of the first half. Winner of this game will play in the championship at 8:30 tonight. Driving inside, a whistle and a foul. Grady Blue forcing the foul. And Illini West, Chris, feels like they've really made an effort to go in and try to force the fouls and kind of turn the script compared to the first quarter where Macomb didn't commit 1 single foul.
Yeah, absolutely. Good dribble penetration out of the Chargers here in quarter number 2, and that's going to be the second on Linebaugh.
First one on the way, up and good. There's another lead for Illini West. We take another look at it. Nice play by Grady Blue going inside and forcing the foul.
2 fouls on the guard there, the senior guard. That is Isaac Linebaugh.
Next one on the way, up and good. 2-point lead for Illini West. 1:52 to go here, second quarter. Good to have you along here as Watson gets it up top to Hogue. Over now to Carter Havens, gets a screen, double team comes out. Oh, and a whistle and a foul called. And it will be on.
I think it's going to be on Weir.
It'll be on Weir, good call.
You saw Linebaugh go to the bench. Kellen Martin back for MHS, the 6'1 junior.
J.L. Porter, Miles Weir, and T. Culp. What an awesome game. Absolutely, it's been a good back and forth one here. Winner to the ship.
Into the corner, Drew Watson with 9 to shoot. Watson gets it inside to Hogue. 6 to shoot, backs down, picks up the dribble. Hogue looking for help. 3 to shoot. Watson, that is a deep, deep three off the rim. Didn't even go off the rim. That one hit the backboard, the base of the backboard, and it'll be a shot clock violation. As you see Illini West and their coaching staff, pretty happy about that. 1:18 to go here in the second. Bringing up the floor, here's Grady Blue. 1:10 to go. As Blue goes inside, picks up the dribble, cross-court pass, finds Ethan Carlisle. That's a three!
Wow.
Ethan Carlisle! A big basket for the Chargers. They lead by 5. Whistling a timeout. Macomb wants to talk it over with 58.7 to go here in the half.
Wow, I mean, intensity has picked up here at Western Hall.
Illini West with their biggest lead. We take another look at that three, or one of the threes from earlier, as Illini West, they have got, what is that, their 4th three of the ball game here. I mean, Miles Weir's got 3 of them, and now Ethan Carlisle gets his name. He wanted to jump in on the three-point competition there with his teammates, so he's still got a little bit of work to do, but Illini West feeling really good here after that slow start. Macomb off to that 7-0 start, guys, and Illini West has answered the call since that early sluggish start.
Sure has, and we see Illini West just they're playing sharp. They've played really sharp since the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter last night, Chris. That game we had against Brown County, knocking off the number 2 seed that's tough to do in any tournament.
Had some good threes in that contest, and the free throw shooting incredible down the stretch for Illini West in that one in the 4th quarter to get the win.
We start to see some of that start to pick back up here right where they left off last night.
Nolan Hogue with it, backs down. Here's Carter Havens. It goes to the baseline, puts that one up and
Nice
in.
dish.
Nice play there to Nolan Hogue. Gets the basket, a much-needed basket for Macomb. 32 seconds to go, about a 2-second difference between shot and game clock, so Illini West can bleed the clock as much as they'd like. And it won't leave much time for the Bombers if they use all the shot clock here. 15 to shoot. Left side, here's Carlisle. 12 to shoot. Up top, Weir looking for help. Able to, tried to get it to Robertson. It's taken away by Hogue. Hogue battling Robertson. 6 seconds left. Inside to the basket. That one no good. Tipped around for the rebound. A whistle and a foul called. That's going to be on Macomb, and that's going to be foul shots the other way.
I believe the second on Hogue.
Yep, sure is. Let's take a look at the live chat here. 6:36. So yeah, we're keeping an update there on Watson and number 40, Illini West. That is Mason Renteria. I can get you a height of him for sure here in just a second if Illini West put their heights.
They did not.
They did
They
not.
did not. Okay, all right. So, maybe 6'3". He might be. I don't know. And Jim Worrell, half of Illini West points have become beyond the arc. I think that's probably pretty accurate. Let's see here.
4 of them, and they've got 24.
So
That's exactly right.
And, of course, I had to mention the free throw shooting. And
It's all right.
Robertson
John's been doing it the whole day,
missed
so.
the first one after a 4-for-4 start.
Wesley Robertson, the next one up and good. Like I said, John Reynolds has been doing that all day. 1.6 seconds to go, 25-21. That pass goes towards us. 3 is good if it goes. That one no good. And that'll end a wild first half. Illini West fell behind 7-0 to start, but they come roaring back. They lead it by 4 in the semifinal matchup of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Take a look at some of the highlights. We're at the half, 25-21. We're back in just a bit on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Thank you for watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. We're at halftime. Our guest, Bill Corbin, MDH Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer. Thanks for joining us, Bill.
Thanks, Pat.
Well, we want to start off by asking about recruitment, because I think that one of the first things you think about when it comes to human resources is recruitment. A lot of challenges in healthcare this day and age, especially in rural areas. What are some of the challenges that you see when it comes to recruitment to MDH?
I would say yes, there's definitely a challenge with that. We have competition within about an hour from here or so, and it is a matter of kind of competing for the right talent. And we work directly with Western Illinois, Spoon River College. Nursing is an area that we have the greatest need, and so we partner with them and have been pretty successful recently with them.
We talked about the challenges, but I think when you get people here, you bring them on a tour of the facility, they get to know the Macomb area, that could be one of the selling points, because I think you can really go and sell them on the quality of life and the culture here at MDH.
Absolutely. When they get here, they can walk through the building, walk through the hospital, see our overall layout of things, and they really, being that we've been here since 1958, they say this is a beautiful building. It's well kept. Obviously, looking at Macomb, looking at the school system and so forth, that's definitely a selling point. And so, small town community that they get that, they enjoy it. So it's been very successful that way.
2025 been a busy year for you. Looking at a recap of 25, let's start with your office, because you've had some changes in your human resources from a staffing standpoint. Share some of those details.
Yes, we had, for about the 5 years that I've been here, a little over 5 years, we had a pretty consistent team, have a wonderful team. I have 3 other individuals within the department. One of those decided to take another opportunity that was closer to home. Totally understand that. Happy for her. What it allowed me to do was to promote our HR specialist, that was Stephanie Beal, into our recruiter role. More recently, we promoted Toby Ritchie into the Director of Recruitment and Employee Services. And then we had an internal transfer. Darian Miller came in, and now she's our HR specialist. And so, once again, having an amazing team. They're there to support our employees, who are our internal customers, and they do an amazing job.
Besides recruitment, what are some of the other areas that you and your staff focus on when it comes to human resources?
We focus on, obviously, benefits. That's a big one. Compensation is another. Employee relations, we have individuals, employees who will come down, ask questions. Hey, I'm dealing with this, ask guidance. We're there for our leaders as well from an employee relations standpoint as well.
Now, you actually went and got some additional education. Share some of the additional certification, really the certification that you received in 2025.
Thanks. Yes. So in 2025, I sat down and went for a certification. It was the SHRM, which is Society for Human Resources Management. It was the Senior Certified Professional Certification. I received that. It took me a long time, about 6 months of studying for it. Took the test. It was about a 3-hour test, and found out right after submitting my results that I had passed. So I was very pleased with that.
That's got to make all that hard work that you did over those 6 months just a big sigh of relief.
Oh, absolutely. I never have been a great test taker, so when I passed it, I was very pleased with it. Yes.
I was going to try and quiz you. Can you say that title and that certification 10 times real fast? That's a mouthful.
No, I could not.
What makes working in human resources so much fun?
I get to deal with not only leaders, I get to deal with employees, get to provide a lot of just guidance, listening. Once again, I have an amazing team. We all work so well together. We actually have an office in the basement. They continue to say, hey, we like to be able to get where we have windows, but the type of work that we do, we're able to kind of talk through the hallway and so forth, whereas if we were in a different location, we couldn't do that. So,
outside of the office, what are some fun things?
I enjoy golfing. You and I play golf now and then. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not. I like to spend time with my family. I have 3 adult children. My wife and I have been married for 32 years now. So anytime that I have, like to spend time with them.
Well, as we said, a lot going on in 2025. I know 2026 bright future ahead here at MDH.
Absolutely, I agree.
Bill, I want to thank you for joining us at halftime today.
Thank you, Pat. Thank
All
you.
right. Bill Corbin, Vice President, Chief Human Resources Officer at McDonough District Hospital. We'll take a timeout, and we come back at second half action. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
He is unmuted.
Test 1, 2.
There we go.
Hey, look at that. Works. Guys over there, turn it on. So what I was saying before I was so rudely not able to talk to you folks at home. Welcome to the MDH halftime show one more time. I'm Dwayne Hulett. It is the second semifinal game, 25-21 Chargers over the Bombers. Got a couple radio guys. Toyed a little bit with being TSSR broadcasters also. Helped with a sectional at Canton a couple years ago, and hopefully in the future we can get them on. Guys, you were here covering the Canton game, not the way Canton really wanted to end their semifinal berth, but it's a team that a lot of people thought should have been a seed, and they've played pretty well.
So part of a it's hard to argue with the top 4 seeds that they chose. Brown County, obviously, with a A-Town right where you it's showing in Macomb so far.
Yeah, can't. I have sat at this desk, but we've sat desks at WIU before, but at the field doing some stats. BJ got you involved in that, I think, didn't you? So it's all BJ's fault.
Yeah. They actually.
Yeah, we just bleed BJ for what we want to. What's been your take on the tournament?
This tournament has always been near and dear. You know, I'm fortunate. In high school myself in '99, so this has been a tournament I've attended every year. Even when I wasn't doing video, I come over and try. It's just depending on my schedule a lot, but this tournament is a fun tournament to watch. The competition level is pretty equal, so I like covering it now.
Before we kept. Oh wait, how did we get done so early? You reminded me there's still another half, and it's a little.
All their timeouts and it. Also, hey, you know they mute for this. I mute Justin all the time when it's you know, you're not the only one that's getting muted.
Not quite sure. Take that though. I mean, if I should be offended, or what?
I mean, that's been. Tell them. But doesn't own the station that we work for, so.
Justin, I think that we need to gang up on somebody. I'm just not sure which crew we need to gang up on.
Well, you know, he always keeps the board closer to him, so it prevents me from muting him. So, I don't know. I think we should gang up against him.
I think it's just because he's conceited and wants to hear his own voice.
That could be too, especially when he calls teams by the wrong names. So,
well, if it makes you feel any better, those 3 guys over there are probably the same kind of way. Especially the one on the right wearing the suit coat. At that one, he comes only to do these games from SIU. So you know, gotta love hearing your own voice, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know how that goes. That's mute buttons away from me.
I understand. All right, 25-21, 8 o'clock, third quarter, getting ready. John, Wyatt, and Chris. To you guys.
Thank you, Dwayne. As we are at the half, about to start the third quarter, Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds, Chris Frankhauser on the call here from Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. Semi-final, the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. 2 quarters in, Illini West leading 25-21. As we're just underway here, good to have you along. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, your reaction to the game as we move along here. First half in the books, fellas. As the second half starting, a turnover for Macomb. Here comes Hogue with it all the way inside, kicks it back out. Here's LB back to Hogue, driving left side to Watson. Once we get a second to breathe here, we'll talk about your first half reactions there, fellas. But Watson with it right side. There's Hogue, turnaround shot. That one no good, and a rebound into the hands of Illini West. Bringing up the floor, here comes Robertson. Up top now to Weir. Weir gets a screen up top as back up top now to Ethan Carlisle. Carlisle with a 3, 5 points in the first half, driving inside. Turn around, that one swatted away, able to get it back. Carlisle, 10 to shoot. Carlisle looking for help, drives inside. It goes to Robertson, turnaround shot. That one rattling around and somehow goes in. Is that the shooter's touch or what? 27-21. Our score 6.5 to go here in the third.
That ball made like 3 or 4 revolutions at least around the hoop and drops for Robertson.
There's a shot, that one no good by LB. Rebound, a whistle, and a tie-up. Possession arrow will keep it here for the Bombers. Well, fellas, first half in the books. What'd you guys see there? What stood out to you, I should say, after 2 quarters of basketball?
Well, I think what we talked about it at the break, it's the three-point shooting. I mean, Illini West is shooting 80% from three-point. You ever shoot 80% at three-point land, you're going to be doing real hot. Macomb only 20%, and definitely a more realistic number, right? You're not going to be shooting that crazy of a percentage at 80% usually to be able to knock home that many threes, but man, that's been the story of this one.
Poked away, the battle for the basketball. Bombers get it. Here comes Carter Havens. That one blocked away, but a foul called.
I don't know if it's going to be Carlisle in front or Robertson in the back.
I think it's gonna be on Carlisle.
It is going to be on Carlisle.
I would not have guessed Carlisle to pick that one up. I was expecting them to get Robertson with the foul.
5:55 to go here as we take another look at it. We'll see. Well, the grab there as Carlisle was going in, so first one on the way up and good by Havens. So good call by the officials. They did get the right guy. The grab of the wrist before the shot. 27-22 the score. Next one here for Carter Havens with 3 points. Make it 4. 2 for 2 from the line. 27-23 our score. Good to have you with us as we're underway here in the second half as Weir goes inside, a whistle and a foul called on the floor. And that will be on number 1, Drew Watson. That is his first, team's first. Both teams now with a foul here in the early going. That one up top, Robertson, he's got it, goes inside, picks up the dribble, puts up the shot, no good. Cash Jones, offensive rebound, no good. Trying to get another chance was Illini West, but Macomb will come away with it. 5.5 minutes to go here in the third. Winner of this game takes on West Hancock, a whistle and a foul called.
Brady Blue with his second, or his first, my apologies.
For number 2 for Illini West. Take another look at it here from a moment ago as the whistle well before the shot. And Watson will take it. Looking to snap that cold spell from the field in this tournament as the inside pass, backing down, LB, turn around, that shot no good. Good defense there by Illini West, offensive rebound though, another shot, that one no good. Bodies everywhere, the shot up, no good, but a foul. Isaac Linebaugh came away with the basketball and somehow got a shot up. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Wesley Robertson picks up his second foul as Illini West trying to cut into this lead. They've trailed by as much as 6. That was the biggest lead right at the start of the third quarter. And the first one on the way up, no good for Linebaugh. Free throws so important. First one on the way, or second one on the way, I should say, up and good. Linebaugh with 4, it's 27-24. Back to a 3-point game. Here's Illini West. Macomb fans cheering for a stop. A lot of Macomb folks in attendance. A lot of folks from Illini West. Both schools well represented here in the semifinal.
A lot of orange in the stands.
Well, yeah, the problem is you don't know who they're cheering for until they start cheering, right? 4:50 to go here in the third. Inside pass. That one stripped, stolen away. Here come the Bombers up the floor. Carter Havens one-on-one the other way. That one no good. Watson tried to get it, and a rebound Robertson. Robertson brings it back for the Chargers into the corner. He thought about it. Weir goes inside, kicks it back out. He'll get it. Left side. Whistle. Foul called. And some touch fouls being called here over the last couple of minutes there, fellas. That is the 5th foul between the two sides. That's the 2nd on the Bombers.
13th foul, or 3rd foul on Nolan Hogue.
Sure is.
He'll have a seat, will he not? Yep. He's going to check out as Kellen Martin will check in.
Yeah, I like the call there from Anderson. And Illini West played some good basketball this past few days. Macomb played well, too. I mean, that's why they're both in the semifinals here, the Final Four of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. So, not going to get here by not playing good basketball.
Yeah, you're not going to get here by via fluke, that's for sure. Not against this field.
In this gauntlet, yeah, absolutely.
Here is Weir backing down, goes all the way in. That one blocked away. A lot of contact there, no call. Here come the Bombers. Here's Havens to the basket. Still a lot of contact. Boy, we've had some touch fouls one way, and now we're not getting anything called. Here's Wesley Robertson coming the other way. Pump fake, goes to the rack, lays it up, gets it to go. Counted and a foul. Wesley Robertson with the bucket and the harm.
And that's a big foul now, as that's 3 on Leinbach.
Yeah, Leinbach, and he's been able to shoot the 3 ball, too. He knocked a 3 ball home in the first quarter, and, I mean, he's been quiet since then. Did make a free throw here in the third. But
yeah, it's 3 free throws for the Bomber, 4 points as Wes Smith checks in. Cash Jones out for Illini West.
Free throw on the way up and good for Robertson. The 3-point play successful. Back to a 6-point lead. Biggest of the day for Illini West.
Illini West 6 of 7 from the free throw line.
That'll get you pretty far, along with the 80% free throw percentage or 3-point percentage. That's a good combo right there. Inside, that shot up, a wild shot, no good. Battle for the rebound. Bodies on the floor everywhere. Battle for the basketball. And Illini West comes away with it.
To say the least, yeah, that was a.
And backing down, Robertson goes to the rack, no good. Offensive rebound, still no whistle. My goodness.
The whistles must have gone non-existent.
They must have dropped him. There's a foul. Whistle and a foul called. And Drew Watson will go to the line. Man, oh man. A rugby match just broke out between these two.
Did say it was going to be a rowdy crowd, and absolutely that has come to fruition beyond us. I think everyone's
3:19 to go, or 3:18 to go, as the shot goes in for Watson. He's got 7, and it's a 5-point game, 30-25. Next one on the way for Watson. Hit every part of the rim, didn't go in. Offensive rebound though. Whistle and a foul called. 2 more shots coming as Kellen Martin grabs the rebound and puts it back up. And we'll see who the foul is on here this go around, as it's going to be on number 23. Brennan Grotz picks that one up for Illini West.
His 2nd.
Yeah, Grotz a little unsure on the foul call there.
Team's 5th is the first one no good by Martin.
Martin with 2 points here today. Second free throw coming up for Kellen Martin. Next one on the way.
Cooper Knowles will play at 8:30 p.m. tonight. It'll be against the winner of these 2 squads, so we'll have it right here.
West Hancock, Cooper Knowles, good showing, although he dealt with foul trouble in that first semifinal game. Here's a drive, baseline, lays that one up and in. Brennan Grotz gets on the score sheet. The lead up to 7, the biggest so far for Illini West, and the Chargers up 32-25. With it up top is LB, looking right side. Here comes Linebaugh. LB drives inside. A lot of contact, turnaround shot, that's up and good. Nick LB with the basket. 32-27 the score. Weir kicks left side. Here is Grotz. Gets it back to Weir. Miles Weir with it. Been quiet here in the second half. We got a whistle and an offensive foul called on Illini West.
Grotz His third.
Grotz picks up another one. Yeah, those fouls really accumulating rather quickly there for Grotz. Offensive foul, so no shooting fouls, even though Illini West has 5 fouls here in the half. So Drew Watson will bring it up the floor. 2:15 to go here, third quarter. It goes up to Hogue. And nearly losing that one, Kellen Martin. Gets it back, though, 18 to shoot. Here's Cooper Hobson with it. He goes into the corner to Watson. Watson drives. Slows down, gets it to Hobson, drives the baseline. Good ball movement here by the Bombers. Goes that one, blocked away. Sent packing by Miles Weir. Sends that one into the stands.
Yeah, it's a good play there by Weir, just able to get up there with the left hand and swat it away. 3.9 on the shot clock, so got to get a quick play here for Macomb.
There's the pass inside. There's Martin, a 3 on the way. Oh, it down! That's up and good! Kellen Martin with the basket. Back to a 2-point game.
Shot clock winding down, just a catch and shoot from Martin for 3.
Driving inside, turn around, that one up, no good, off the back rim by Robertson, and the rebound to the Bombers, a whistle and a travel call. Man, oh man, the contact here between these two has been something. We'll take another look at the 3 from a moment ago here. Nice play on that inbound there. Martin just a catch and shoot release. And he got the 3, and it's now a 2-point ball game. The travel there by Macomb, so Grady Blue will inbound the basketball as Linebaugh checks in for Nolan Hogue. Robertson lost it out of bounds. Grady Blue lost it off his kneecap. Turnover for the Chargers.
Hogue right back in for Macomb as Linebaugh will check out.
Little defense for offense maybe kind of thing.
Exactly what that substitution is.
32-30, 1:22 to go here in the third. Up top, Nolan Hogue with it left side. Watson to Martin. Kellen Martin with 5. Back to Hogue. Been really quiet here today, Nolan Hogue. Gets a screen as Watson. He goes to the free throw line, goes all the way to the rack. That one no good. Offensive rebound, tip back, no, but a foul. Nolan Hogue close to making that a 3-point play with 1 minute to go here in the third. As you see folks in attendance here, anxious moments in the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament.
Picking that foul up, number 1 for him.
Going to the line, shooting 2. That is the first up and good for Nolan Hogue, so he'll have an opportunity to tie it here. As it is a 6-0 burst here for Macomb. Cash Jones will step in. Nick Elby also checking back into the ball game for the Bombers. One more on the way for Hogue. It's up on the way. It rattles home. We're tied. 7-0 run here for the Bombers after Illini West got out to a 32-25 lead. Things are tied up.
Linebaugh in and Hogue out.
Bringing it up the floor, Wesley Robertson, as we're under a minute, 50 seconds exactly here to go with Illini West with the basketball. They've led a lot of this third quarter after Macomb led a lot of the way in the first half. Blue into the corner. That pass to Weir, a whistle and a foul. Bombers faithful not happy about that call, but the foul will be the 4th foul on the Bombers.
Carter Havens his first.
Yep. So he's got some fouls to give.
One more foul, and it'll be over the limit for Macomb in this quarter, but only 33 seconds to go. Here's Weir with it up top. Gets a screen, Weir, pump fakes. And here come Illini West, left-handed shot. That one no good by Grady Blue. Rebound. And the Bombers bring it up the floor. Chance to take the lead after trailing by as much as 7 here in this quarter. Splits the double team. Watson goes. Nice pass to the baseline. That went up and good. Count it. And a foul. Carter Havens with the bucket in the harm.
Good assist there by Watson on the play. Havens with 6, looking to make it 7 at the line.
Havens with the bucket. He makes it 34-32. Chance to make it a 3-point ball game as that one up and good. Good stroke there from Carter Havens. 35-32 our score with 11.2 seconds to go. So Illini West with a chance to get the final possession, trailing suddenly. It's a 10-0 run for the Bombers. Right side, 5 seconds. Here's Robertson, goes inside, backs down, turnaround shot. 2 seconds left, that one no good. And that's gonna end our third quarter. What a ball game, folks. Macomb has come all the way back there on a 10-0 run. And we have a 3-point game as we go to the fourth. Winner of this game will take on West Hancock. As we go to the fourth, you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds, Chris Frankhauser on the call here from Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University, the semifinal of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. As it's been a fun one so far, the winner of this one will take on West Hancock, and both teams scrapping it out here as Macomb trailed by 7 at one point. They're on a 10-0 run. Chris, the Bombers, now with a 3-point lead, trying to hang on in front of the home crowd.
They are, and they double up the score on Illini West, 14-7 in that third quarter. Charter basketball to start the fourth, 3-point lead for the Bombers. And this one back and forth, and expect nothing less here as we get ready to start the fourth.
Final 8 minutes of play.
As we get underway here, Ethan Carlisle with the basketball. The Chargers looking for an answer to stop this 10-0 run that the Bombers finish that third quarter on. Backing down, here's Robertson, double team, a lot of contact, and that is a block. Here come the Bombers with it. Nice pass, Elby on the baseline. Baseline, up and under, that one up and good. Nick Elby with the basket. The run is 12-0. It's 37-20, 32 now the score with 7.5 to go. With it, free throw line, Robertson kicks it inside to Jones. Cash Jones backs down, puts up the shot, that one goes. Cash Jones, the big man, finally ends the 12-0 run by the Bombers. 37-34, 7:10 to go here in the fourth. Drew Watson kicks it, Nolan Hogue. Hogue, left side to Havens. Line ball, will get it back to Hogue on the left side, 15 to shoot. Here's Watson now with it, 10 to shoot. Carter Havens having himself a big game. He's got 7 points. Hogue with 5 to shoot. Hogue will get it back to Watson, 1 to shoot. That shot on the way, 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Carter Havens. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. That one laid up, no good. Rebound, Cash Jones. And no whistles, they're letting them play, my goodness. 37-34, the score, 6.5 to go. There's a 3 on the way, that one no good. Rebound into the hands of the Bombers. A good look there for Ethan Carlisle. The threes have went silent for Illini West after they went 4 for 5 in the first half.
Yep, Jacob Barfield saying the same thing. Illini West got away from shooting that 3 ball in the third. Absolutely, they haven't been there really after that.
There's Watson with it. He'll drive inside all the way to the basket, lays it up, no good, but a foul. And it'll be 2 shots for Drew Watson, who, despite his struggles from the field, he's certainly putting together a good performance still nonetheless at the free throw line, especially getting those fouls drawn. As you saw the replay there, Watson fouled pretty hard on that one as the first free throw, that one no good.
Yeah, Watson is 2 for 5 his last, so 40% from the free throw line. Definitely not what you want to see there if you're Macomb make it 2 for 6 at 33% now.
0 for 2 from the line for Watson. Here comes Grady Blue up the floor. Under 6 minutes to go. Winner of this game gets the Titans of West Hancock, 8:30 tonight. Grady Blue with it left side. Blue will stutter step, free throw line, and he double dribble. Double dribble, a turnover for Illini West. And I can't tell which fans are sitting behind. I think we got fans from both sides sitting behind us.
Yeah, we got both.
I hear in one ear the fans on one side and one ear are the fans on the other.
Sure do.
They have been really going at it here. 5.5 minutes to go here. Backs down. There's LB. His shot no good. Rebound. Cash Jones. Whistle. And a foul.
And that may be number 4 on Linebach.
Sure is.
So that is potentially a big loss there. Isaac Linebaugh.
Yep. Foul number 4 for him.
Kellen Martin will check into the game for Linebaugh as he'll take a seat. Saw foul trouble give Canton a little bit of life in the earlier semifinal game, so will it be the same for the Chargers of Illini West with 5:15 to go here in the fourth? A 3-point game over left side. Here's Weir. Weir on the left wing will drive all the way inside, looking for contact, didn't get a call. Right side Robertson, 13 to shoot. Robertson drives, whistle, and a foul call.
Hogue.
On the floor, it's against Nolan Hogue.
And that's 4 for Hogue.
5 minutes exactly here, fourth quarter. As Grady Blue will take the inbounds pass, and we're back underway. Grady Blue with it right side. Gets it now to Robertson. 9 to shoot, inside pass. Carlisle will kick it. Good ball movement, left wing, 3 on the way for the tie! That's up and good! Miles Weir for 3! We're tied at 37!
Good ball movement by Illini West on that one. Weir now is 4-3 of the contest, ties it at 37.
Inside, a lot of contact, no call. Here comes the Illini West. 4:25 to go. Miles Weir, left side to Robertson. Robertson looking for a screen. He'll get it from Jones. Goes inside, kicks it back out, top of the key. 3 on the way for Weir. That's no good. And a foul is going to be called. It'll be 3 shots.
That's 5 on Hogue. As
Sure
he'll foul out
is.
with 6 points in the contest. And Miles Weir to the line for 3. 2 of 2 already in this contest for Illini West.
That is a big, big loss for the Bombers.
Yep.
And they've got Linebaugh on the bench as well, so Illini West.
It's one of your guys down low and can really kind of shoot it outside too. And this 3 shots coming for Weir.
Weir with 14 after the first goes in. As we take another look at that replay, there was a lot of contact on that 3-point shot.
Yep.
Next one up and good, 2 for 2, one more. Another, well, I thought we had another look there, but a whistle and a timeout after 2 of the shots. And full timeout gives us a chance to give a shout out to some of our sponsors there.
Yep, we'll shout out McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Learn more about physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, athletic training, and their newest offering, pelvic floor therapy at MDH.org. McDonough District Hospital, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy, one patient at a time. And by Western Illinois University here on the campus of Western Illinois University, you see a beautiful wide shot there of Western Hall. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
As we take another look at the highlights from this game so far, as Illini West has worked their way back in front. Fellas, they are on a 7-0 run. This has been a game of runs so far. Illini West and Macomb hasn't scored. They've only scored the 1 point or 1 basket here as Miles Weir goes to the line and looking to add one more, and it's good. So all three good for Miles Weir, and the lead, it is now 40-37, 16 by the way for Weir here in this game.
Coach Dahl just walked by us. He is awaiting the winner of this one. They will play West Hancock tonight.
Up top, here's Drew Watson, goes inside as that one off the legs of the Bombers, out of bounds, another turnover. And the Bombers having a tough time here with Nolan Hogue out of the game and Isaac Linebaugh not on the floor, dealing with 4 fouls. Foul trouble, the story here in this one. 3:45 left here in the fourth. Here's Weir, goes inside, nice dump off to Cash Jones, lays it up and in. Cash Jones with the basket, a whistle and a full timeout. Illini West wants to talk it over. Jones has got 6.
Let's give a shout out to Ron Elby Auto Sales while we take this quick break. Ron Elby Auto Sales is the pre-game show and post-game show sponsor with locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience. Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb. On East Jackson Street, stop in, talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronelby.com to check out their inventory.
Good to have everybody along here. We're seeing the numbers flowing in here. A lot of folks interested in this one. Obviously, the semifinal of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds, and Chris Frankhauser on the call. Fellas, things are starting to get tight now. Macomb desperately looking for an answer here, as it is a 10-0 run for Illini West.
That's just been a game of runs, it feels like. We've seen run after run after run. You see a couple of Macomb Bomber fans, or they could be Illini West fans. Who knows? They got orange and
it looks like orange and black.
Orange and black, maybe, yeah.
Black,
so I guess I would have to say they're Bomber fans. Who knows here at Western Hall? But I know there's a lot of orange, there's a lot of navy, and that, you know, that's a recipe for Illini West and Macomb at the same time.
We said it was going to get rowdy here, and it has lived up to the hype here. The fans are really getting into it. Of course, everybody waiting to see who will meet the West Hancock Titans in the championship at 8:30 tonight. Of course, we'll have that for you on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We've still got more basketball. 4 games left after this. Here's Carter Havens, a free throw line, or excuse me, gets it on the baseline, I should say, and a whistle and a foul. And it'll be 2 shots upcoming.
And that's going to be the third on Ethan Carlisle.
Both teams kind of dealing with the foul trouble here, which is kind of interesting considering some of the plays that some of these officials have gone and let go without whistles. But first one on the way, up and good.
Free throws become critical right here. You know, in a 4-point game, you want to be able to knock home your free throws. It's going to be important on when you get them here at the free throw line on shots, and especially on the and one opportunities too.
Havens goes 2 for 2. He's got 9 points.
Jacob Barfield asked a good question. Who is a tougher opponent for West Hancock? Thoughts, guys?
Ooh.
They've already played Macomb, so they're familiar. I think it's a toss-up, honestly.
Yeah.
They're Macomb or Illini West has got some things that they could do that might give West Hancock a little bit of a problem.
There's Weir left side to Robertson. As Robertson goes inside, 10 to shoot. Robertson looking for help. Robertson going to put up a wild shot. That one no good. Good defense there by the Bombers. Nick Elby with it. Chance to tie the game here with a 3. Inside, Watson goes to the rack. That one no good. Tip back out. Battle for it in front of us as it goes into the corner. Here's Carter Havens on the baseline. Turn around. 20 to shoot. 2:35 to go. Backing down. Elby, a whistle. They're going to call a foul on Illini West.
Going to be on Jones.
Illini West fans wanted a double dribble.
And that's going to be 4 on Cash Jones.
Man, oh man. As we'll take another look at it. I didn't see the double dribble that the Illini West faithful are looking for.
No, it's just crazy behind us. I can barely hear myself think.
Championship game's going to be worse, my friend, as folks will be filing in from. I mean, West Hancock's a good traveling, fan base, so they'll have that. And these two fan bases have traveled well here for this afternoon's game.
Does anyone know the score of the West Hancock-Macomb game from
I
earlier
will
this year?
dig that up for us.
I know that question's been asked a couple times. Oh, here we go. Somebody says 67-41 West Hancock. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll take a look.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah. That one out of bounds. Last touch by Macomb.
We're going to take a look, though, to confirm that.
21 seconds on the shot clock. There's Coach Anderson looking for help here as the Bombers down by 3. 2:10 to go here in the fourth. 15 on the shot clock. Right side, Wesley Robertson. Inside, goes to the rack, lays that one up. Gets it to go, but they're going to wave it off and say it's on the floor.
22, Cooper Hobson, whistle for the foul.
I think Keith's got the correct one here. Yep, 7-point game, and it was a 54-47 West Hancock win. Yep, so thank you to the guys in the truck and to Keith as well.
Under 2 minutes to go, 12 on the shot clock. Right side, here's Carlisle, gets it to Weir, 8 to shoot. Weir, inside pass to Jones, backs down, a lot of contact, through the contact, a foul called. That'll send Illini West to the line, 1:48 left here in quarter number 4. Jones with some big foul shots here. He's got 6.
Foul on Nick Elby is his second, team's 5th.
First one on the way, no good. I was just gonna say it was his first trip to the line, so he misses the first.
Breckland, yes, the Canton game will be broadcast here on TSSR. We'll have all 26 of the games. What are we, 21 or 22 right now?
This is game 22.
So game 22, we got 4 to go.
Miss 0 for 2 at the line. Illini West leading by 3, 42-39. Inside pass goes to Elby. Top to Watson. Watson drives, whistle, contact, a foul called. And
that's on Jones.
That'll be 32, Cash
it
Jones.
Is. That's his 5th.
So Illini West, that's their 4th team foul. But it's going to be 2 shots nonetheless there for Watson because it was a shooting foul.
Sure was. And, I mean, at this rate, we should have been shooting free throws at the 7-minute mark here in the fourth quarter with the amount of fouls that we've had.
9 fouls between the 2 teams here as the first one going for Watson. It's up and off the back rim, no good.
Breckland, yes. Canton will play the loser of this game.
That'll be the 3rd place game here on TSSR. That'll be at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, Leinbach back for Macomb as Hobson checks out.
Got a great afternoon ahead. We'll talk about that schedule in the post game as that one up and good. Well, Drew Watson 1 for 2. He's got 8 points, and the lead is down to 2. 42-40. Up the floor, 90 seconds to go. Winner moves on to the championship against West Hancock. Up top, it's Weir. Weir will move to his left, 20 to shoot. Robertson back to Weir, pump fake. Weir gets it now to Carlisle, 12 to shoot. Now back to Weir, 8. Weir gonna drive, turns around, puts up the shot. That one rattles out, no good. Tip back, Robertson can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of the Bombers, 1 minute to go. Chance to tie or take the lead. 42-40, here's Watson. He goes, baseline, lays it up, no good. Elby with the offensive rebound, a whistle, and a foul called, and it'll send the Bombers to the line.
I think Brennan Grotz is going to be whistled for his 4th.
So this is an interesting move here. We have Elby at the free throw line. He's not been there yet today. And he's one of the bigger guys on this squad. You know, usually you send the center to the free throw line. That's the guy you want at the free throw line if you're Illini West.
First one on the way, and that one off the rim, no good. Good call there, Mr. John Reynolds.
You don't want to send one of your young guards to the free throw line. Those guys are good shooters. Your centers are more the power strong guys down low.
Illini West leading by 2, off the rim, no good, and a rebound for Robertson. That's a big rebound right there.
Absolutely.
15-second difference between shot and game clock. Both teams in the bonus. Macomb does not have to foul, but they have to play good defense. Here's Grady Blue with it left side, driving Euro step to the basket, lays it up and in! Grady Blue, a 4-point lead for the Chargers. There's a 3, quickly, no good. Weir with the rebound, a whistle and a foul with 25.7 seconds to go.
Grady Blue with only 4 points, but man, was that a big second bucket for the junior, number 2 for Illini West.
There's another look at it. Grady blew that Euro step. What a play. Getting in, laying it up, and now Weir to the line where he went 3 for 3 just a while ago.
Yeah, not the guy you want to send to the free throw line. He's just the one that came away with the rebound.
First one rattles out.
Yep.
I am so sorry. He was, what, 5 for 5 coming up to that one?
100%. Yep, that one's on me.
We all have the curse. Next one on the way is good. 17 for Weir. Whistling a timeout, Illini West. They lead by 5. 45-40, 25.7 seconds to go. Fellas, what a semifinal.
To say the least here, the rematch from just a few weeks ago, about a month ago, these squads battled it out. Does Illini West have the rest in them to close out the Macomb Bombers? We'll have to see. It's going to be a close one.
Chris, if you're Macomb in this situation, what's the message in this huddle as you're down 5? Obviously got to move quickly here, 25 seconds to go. What do you think the message is from Coach Anderson?
You don't need the 3 right now, but you've got to get something up, a 2 or a 3, get the open shot, whatever that's the 2 or 3, get it up and hopefully get a shot up quickly with 25.7 seconds to play.
Yeah, and then you're really just hoping on foul shots. If you can make the bucket, you're really going to have to foul them, because the shot clock is now off. We're under 35 to play.
Both teams are in the bonus too, so free throws expected as we move along here. Here's Watson, top of the key, right wing 3 on the way.
There you go.
There's Drew Watson for 3. What a time to hit a 3 for Watson. 45-43.
And that right there is a huge bucket from Drew Watson.
And guys, the Erie thing, it was a 48-44 win for Macomb in Bushnell back on December 3rd.
So 48-44 was the victory over there. Macomb came out on top. Does Illini West have it? This is going to be close. 1 timeout remains for Macomb, so we'll keep an eye on that. 3 for Illini West, so you still have plenty of time if you're Illini West. You're going to get the basketball here.
And the big thing to remember with that is if you get the ball in and get stuck in the corner, you want to try and keep it out of the corners if you're Illini West getting the inbound. And but if you do, you've got some timeouts to work with.
And now, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say there, Chris. You do have that timeout to utilize if you do get trapped, and that's exactly what Jeremy Anderson's probably telling his guys right now. Hey, we're going to see this inbound play from Illini West. Let's try and trap them without fouling first, but then at some point you're going to obviously have to come up with a foul situation to send them to the free throw line. You probably want to send out of the guys on the floor right now, I don't really know if there's a good guy to send to the free throw line. They're all pretty good free throw shooters.
16.2 seconds. Here's Robertson with it in the corner. He's hacked and fouled.
That's going to go on Martin.
And it'll send Wesley Robertson to the line. He has been to the line here today. 1 for 2, I believe.
Let's take a look here, yep.
I believe that's what he is.
Yes,
1
he
for
is.
2.
No, I think
2 or 3.
2 for 3. I got him as 2 for 3.
Okay.
Let's take a look at how
Nope,
he
yep,
shot
you're right.
yesterday.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Take a look at that.
First one coming up here for Robertson.
Yesterday he was pretty lights out.
Giant free throws, and that one off the back rim, no good. So at worst, it's still going to be a 1-possession ball game.
Yep.
And Wesley Robertson to the line. Will it be a 2 or a 3 that Macomb needs? It'll be a 3.
And now here you don't want to foul, right? If you are
46-43, we'll find out what the game plan is. Here is Watson up top. He'll slide left side. Top of the key, there's a 3 for Martin. That one no good. Illini West with the rebound. And a whistle, no whistle.
No whistle.
They let it go. That's going to do it. Illini West is on to the championship of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, Jacob said no free throw comments down the stretch. We're going to have to keep that in mind. What a game here.
Illini West, 45-43. They hang on and beat Macomb. Macomb will still play in the 3rd place game as we take another look at the final shot here for Macomb. as it was Kellen Martin. That was a deep shot, looking to get a little contact on that one. It was well short. Robertson with the rebound, and the Illini West Chargers will move on and play in the championship. Macomb will go to the third place game at 7 o'clock. They'll play the Little Giants of Canton. That'll be a lot of fun in that one as well. But we'll talk about the schedule a little bit later on here as the two coaches chatting at half court. Dwayne patiently waiting his turn with the winning coach for Illini West. As Dwayne's got him now, we'll send it over to him.
All right, well, Coach, you were a little excited about making it to the semis. You're not in the semis anymore. You're in the final.
Good feeling. Good feeling. Hey, I told my kids, I'm keeping it simple here. I'm 0-6 versus Jeremy going into this game. So that's my first time beating Macomb and the first time for IW in about 8 years. And they're always good with him, with Watts. Really good win for our program. We carried some energy in from last night. Again, I kept yelling on our sideline tonight, no fear, attack, no fear, attack. And everybody contributed. Miles Weir, I challenged him after a couple rough offensive games here in the first two. I said, you got to come alive for us. And he had 11 in the first half. They just guarded him pretty hard in the second. And then when we got Hogan foul trouble, West was getting some clear looks. Credit to Cash Jones. Really big paint presence for us. And I got a lot of contributors. And now we get to play. Now we get to play West Hancock, and both teams will be ready to go, I'm sure.
Yeah, a team that you're more than familiar with, obviously. It's just kind of the way things work around here, right? And in your county with the county tournament and everything else that goes on. You guys are familiar with each other, but they've been some huge games in recent years. This is probably going to be another one.
And nothing, we wouldn't want it any other way. We don't want to show up here and lay another egg. West Robin Ethan played heavy minutes, so we got to rest them, just like West Hancock, Hunter Froman, and Knowles had to until Knowles got in foul trouble. Past 2 years, been battles, regionals, county tournament games, and it won't be any different, I'm sure, tonight. We got to get some rest, but they do a good job. Knowles is a heck of a player, and now I got to figure out what I'm going to do versus two really good players in him and Froman and a couple of their other guys like Crowley and all them. But Jeff and Jamie always have their guys ready. I hope that we can say the same, and hopefully we can get Hancock County representing well here at Western Hall, because I think tonight is you come give credit to the kids, you give them a good environment, an environment they talk about in 20 years. So if you're watching Hancock County, come to the game, be loud. Come on now, be proud. Let's go.
All right, Coach, congratulations. We'll see you tonight. Back to you guys to finish up. All the undercard is complete. It's time to go championship round action, and that starts at 4 o'clock tonight. Back to you guys.
That's right, Dwayne, as we get ready for all the action tonight here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll have the Consolation Championship as Liberty will take on Monmouth Roseville. Fifth place game at 5:30, Mercer County takes on A-Town. The third place game will see Macomb taking on Canton, and the championship for all the marbles will be at 8:30 tonight as West Hancock will take on Illini West. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back at 4 o'clock with that Consolation Championship in the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament right here at Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.